Japan Sam. Japan Sam. Japan Sam.
Hey everybody, good day to you one and all, and welcome to another edition of Deep Dive. And as always, this and other podcasts in the Jazzy Groove Rainy Day Podcast family are brought to you by the power of 5. If you like what we're doing, consider supporting the channel, and at the very least, hit the like button. You'll be glad you did. We also want to get a couple of announcements out the way before we get this thing started. First one we want is, as you know, we've got a competition going on where you could win a HP EliteBook Z laptop. In order to do that, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, at the end in the comment section, I can't even talk. In the comment section, just write done. We'll know you did it, but it doesn't hurt. And in about a week's time or so, we're going to raffle off the laptop, choose a lucky winner out of a hat, and that lucky winner will go off with the laptop. So, and it's very easy. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel. Can't get no simpler. Oh, and by the way, it's free to enter. You don't pay for anything. You don't have to do anything. Just hit the subscribe button. We also want to let you know about our merch page that we have. groovegear.threadless.com. That's groovegear.threadless.com. Go on there and you'll find all kinds of different merchandise that we have to show your support to the artists and the shows that make it happen here. So when you get a chance, take a look on over. You might say something like, who knows? And with that all said and done now finally, that we got out the way, we are now going to go into the podcast. And one second. And we the topic of this podcast is going to be Don't Be Jazz. Now, for those who don't know, and we've got at least 2 other podcasts which she's the subject of it, highly advise you to watch those before you watch this one. So watch those 2 if you can, and then come back. We'll be here when you get back, and we'll go on from there. But you need to watch those to get an idea as to what we're dealing with. Now, for those who know about others that we've looked into in these podcasts, jazz is an enigma. And somehow, don't ask me how.
Nope.
But she manages to make the novel look tame. She manages to make Esther look tame. And if you want to know about those, there are other podcasts that you can watch that dive into those too. But she manages to make them look fine because she's the type of person that will lie to you, to your face, and smile as she does it. And you can already tell that's infuriating just to think about. Now, picture yourself dealing with this person day in and day out. Maddening. But let's get into it. This shout out to Anton Daniels and the After Hours podcast for bringing us this wonderful human being. And also, she's also featured on The Untouchables with Fatty and Ali. Shout out to those guys. And we'll talk about all those guys a little bit. But first, let's get into it. Let's get involved. Here we go.
Married a man in finance, right? He works super late nights, very early mornings. It is truly nonstop. And I like to poke fun at him sometimes in the situation because he's trying to work in really weird places, like laptop open, still on the phone, boarding the plane. Like sometimes I'm just like, what are you doing? But he's also just a different breed of human. He really is. But sometimes people will comment on my videos or they will come in my DMs and they'll be like, I don't know how you do it. I can never live with someone like that. I can never live like that, yada, yada, yada. And I have news to share with you guys, okay? I am not attracted to a leisure man. No, I'm not. And dare I say it, being leisure is for the girl. I picked my poison, I chose my poison. Dare I say it, I am attracted to this poison. I am not into a man that you have to coach. I'm not into someone that I have to be their mommy. I am into a man that is driven, he's out there, he knows what he wants, and he's getting after it. I don't have to tell him to do anything. No direction. By all means, though, if you're into a leisure man, do you. But this girl? No.
Okay.
Okay, we watched that whole video, and I can find no flaw or fault in her logic. She is just telling you what she's dealing with and who she likes. She's not apologetic about it. She makes no bones about it. She's just stating it. She doesn't want someone she has to build with. She wants a finished product. And I can hear people already saying, "Yep, doesn't that make her gold digger?" Not really. Because shout out to Myra Daniels. Oh, good God. Oh. Shout out to Myron Gaines. Sorry, Myron. All women are gold diggers. The better ones just hide the shovel. Or something to that effect. She's not telling you she's not a gold digger. She's simply saying, this is what I like. This is my preference.
Yep.
And I'm going to do with it as I see fit. That's it. No more, no less. But let's see what these people are talking about now.
I only want to date a man that are busy with work. Do you guys agree? Is there a certain point in your life that you don't want to build a man, help him grow, date a leisure
Well, it's
type?
not even that. Like,
Before Anton gets into it, the question is simple. Is there a point in time when you guys feel that you no longer wish to build a man? And just for the sake of the argument's sake, just for the purposes of this conversation, there's no such thing as building a man. Because if you have to build him, there's a better chance than not that you've lost. Because this person that you decided to hitch your wagon to doesn't have a purpose. Now, does that mean that they'll never have a purpose and everything is doom and gloom for them?
Nope.
Of course not. No, it doesn't. But at the same time, it's something that if you don't have to deal with it, why would you? And we men have a part to play in that scenario. We are victims of our own success. Well, let's get back to it.
I think that a lot of guys are just like normal guys. They want to go to work, come home, chill with their chick, chill with their family or whatever. And she living a different life with a guy that's always working, always going, always on the phone, always trying to get it, and don't really even necessarily have a lot of time to spend with her, but that's the life that she wants. Versus the other life where they get to see their guy, they get to spend time, quality time, all of that type of stuff.
I find no fault or flaw in Anton's logic. If you want to be that guy, be that guy. Ain't no shame in it. Nobody's telling you that you're wrong. He's just stating that's not how he works. That's not how he rolls. That's not what he's about. And that's all that that's saying. All he's saying is that's all good and dandy for a good deal of people out there. If they want it, fine. That's not how I roll. That is it.
Yep.
Ain't no shame in it. Ain't no, oh my goodness. But I'm sure somebody in this panel, excuse me, will have something to say about that.
It's like nowadays, women, it's like get the man that you want. Like you'll hear women say, "Oh, I can't date a 9 to 5 man," but then they get with an entrepreneur. "Oh, I can't date a man that's busy like that." Like, do you know what you want? Like I just be so confused when women say stuff like that. Like, do you know what it takes to be an entrepreneur? The hours he's gonna have to put in. Like, there might be time like he not get paid. Are you gonna be there for him? And then you hear women complaining. You want him to make money or not? Like,
That is a very, very good question. Shout out to Q on that one. Because it's true. Women don't know what they want. They can't even be sure on what they want to eat. What do you want to eat, baby? I don't know. Want to go here? No. Want to go here? No. Want to go here? No. Then what do you want? I'm asking you because I want you to have a say in this. I don't care where we eat. You know what I like, you know what I don't like. So you pick. And I can already hear people screaming, oh, isn't that some talk? No, the fuck it's not. That is someone who simply cares about his woman and wants to meet her halfway on getting something to freaking eat. That's all that is. You can say what you want, you can do what you want, you can feel however you want to feel. Don't make me no never mind. It is what it is. And that's that.
Yep.
Let's continue.
like
That's true. I agree with you, Q. I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people like the way it looks to be with someone that's financially of an upper level, but you don't take into consideration the time it takes for him to keep that amount of finances. It takes a lot. I've been through this in several relationships. I have several entrepreneur situations, food trucks, I'm an author, and my time is limited. And it's hard to have a substantial relationship with someone that is consistently needing of your time. And I literally have to, sit my lady down and tell her I can either be here and be broke, or I can be abroad and we have the lifestyle that you want. And I think a lot of people just don't take into consideration what it takes.
Shout out to the guy on the panel. I wish I could tell you what his name was, but I don't know. I can't read it because the thing's in the way. But no fault in his logic. It is amazing to me. Let me get big screen. It is amazing to me how often women don't understand this. I'm not saying they don't get it. I'm saying they don't understand it because they hear the words coming out of your mouth. I would love to do this for you, but I can't right now because I've got to do work. You're never home. I can't be. Not with the bills you're running up. People just they amaze me, because when you get down to it, the world runs on money. We've made money the sole source of our existence. He who dies with the most toys wins. I got news for you. He still dies. He who dies with the most toys still dies. So what difference does it make how much toys you can gather? Now, to most guys, and this is the truth. Here's where we're really gonna lay down the law and tell you really how it is. A man could spend his entire life in a studio apartment with the game console of his choice, a refrigerator with the bare essentials to get by, and a bed and a couch. That's all a man needs. All this other stuff we get, the cars, the houses, the clothes, that's to please you. That's not to please us. As I said it before, and I'll say it again. We need 3 things from a woman to have a successful relationship. That's to be fit, feminine, and friendly. And we don't need all 3. You can get away with 2. That'll be considered a win in a man's book. And as long as you're fit, you're definitely in the running. And that's just one of them. It amazes me. It really does. It amazes me how people can think, oh, I got it going on, and he'll like me. No, he will sex you. And as you love to say, men will sex anything. That's very true. So with that in mind, what does it really mean when a guy sexes you? He'll turn around and sex the next person next to you, and the person after that, and the person after that if he can. It doesn't mean anything. But no. That sounds too much like doing the right thing. We can't have that. No, we can't have that. Let's get back to it.
Do you believe in balance?
Definitely. It's hard though. I mean, I do believe in balance, and like I said, this is something that I deal with personally. But to what extent? Like I can balance my relationship, but my entrepreneur endeavors, they don't have a merit to which I can say I'm going to do this. I have to do what is required. If that makes sense.
I think it's healthy for your man to disconnect. I'm not saying that you got to be all up under me 24/7, but if he out there grinding for 24 hours, at some point you got to bring it back, get a couple of hours, turn it off, so we can be together. I don't think that's too much to ask. Like,
Carmen. You were heading the right way, then you took an off ramp where you shouldn't have. That's not too much. No, that's not too much to ask. But when you're dealing with an A-type personality, he's got his purpose on, and he's going for it. Who are you to tell him, no, you can't do that? You have 2 choices at that point. You can either ride the ride with him and enjoy the benefits, or get off the ride and get out the way. He's going to get his, with you or without you. If you're smart, it'll be with you. Which brings up another point. that type of personality also will deal with other women because he can. Remember, it's an itch, and that's all it is. It's an itch. Sex is a physical activity to men. Do we like it? Oh yeah, yeah we do. Yeah we do.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's not our existence.
Nope.
We don't live for it. Contrary to what you may think, contrary to what you may feel, it's not the end all be all. Because you can deal with a guy like an Einstein who he had a partner, well, he had a wife. But she came second to his work. And that's all that's being said here. You are necessary, but you will never be the end all be all. Because once you are, you don't want us anymore all of a sudden. He's not the same person that I used to know. He's not the person I fell in love with. Of course he's not. He fucking changed for you. He made a conscious decision to ease up on the throttle and be there more for you, and now you don't want it. Make it make sense. You women don't know what the fuck you want. And I'm here to tell you, it stops. If this is what you want, if you want somebody who's on his purpose, that's what comes with it. This isn't an a la carte. You don't get to pick and choose the parts that you like and discard the parts that you don't. It's a total package. You either on board with it, you're aware of, and will deal with the consequences, i.e., know he's going to do it, and be fine with it. And if you want to be fine with it, just let him know. If you're going to do it, I don't want to see it. I don't want it up in my face. And you would be surprised how many guys be like, okay, fine. Because we can love you and have sex with somebody else. Because it's a physical act. We don't pour any, okay, not any. We pour very, very, very little of our emotions and ourselves into the act of sex. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good, good. Oh, it's good to me. Blah, 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 blah. Then he goes to the next one, it's the same nonsense all over again. But I digress. Jazz is going to speak now. And we're going to have some fun ripping her a brand new a-hole.
I don't think so at all.
I'm
Yeah,
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
And I think
No.
if I may chime in,
No, you don't, and no, you can't. But you're going to speak anyway.
I think that I would never tell my man to not go out there and get the money, but if you know you have a relationship, you have to consider the relationship and consider what it takes to keep that relationship healthy and thriving.
Nope.
Yeah, I think in the back of the man and the
Do
man's
what you
head,
need
he's
to do.
thinking, in the back of the man's head, he's thinking, if I don't
Can I finish?
keep my, go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's one of her superpowers. When she talks, nobody can say anything. And when she's not talking, she can say what she wants. It is infuriating. And you see what I mean as this video goes long.
No, all I was saying is do what you need to do, but don't neglect your person in that relationship, because I feel like that's what ends up happening, especially when you see these wealthy men get divorced by these women and their gripe is, well, you didn't spend enough time, you didn't spend enough this and enough that. It's like,
No, no, no.
Nope.
Not going to happen here. They divorce them because society gives them the green light. It's okay to divorce them. It wasn't that long ago where divorce was taboo. You didn't talk about it. Now people wear it like a pendant on their neck. And I would say we'd be better off getting back to it, but I know that's not happening. It's just not. Because that is going backwards. And as I've said time and time again, we tend to move forward. Sometimes kicking and screaming, but we're always going forward. Time doesn't stand still, and it sure as hell doesn't go backwards. It tends to move forward. The time that I spent just explaining what I just talked to you, I can't get that time back. It's over and done with. It's done. Let's get back to it.
those are probably the relationships where maybe that they didn't find balance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like Carmen said, you ain't got to be up under me 24 hours a day. That's a problem if you are, but we still have to remember that we are two people in a relationship, and we have to find time to cultivate our relationship while we are achieving those goals. I think that's okay.
No, I'm straight. You can leave if that's what you
Well,
want.
yeah, we know you all about yourself.
I could never live with someone like that. I could never live like that. Yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
And I have news to share with you.
One of my very few couple rules.
Cultivate our relationship while we are achieving those goals. I think that's okay.
No, I'm straight. You can leave if that's what you
Well, yeah,
want.
we know you all about yourself.
I
I
think
mean,
And that is the start of the problems that she brings. She has to open her damn mouth and speak it. Why does she speak it? Because she's of the belief that nothing's going to happen to her. She can say what she wants, and everybody's going to be fine with it. But she's about to get pushback. Now, also watch how she shimmies a little bit. She's a little shimmy thing. Because she said what she said. And you got other people here like Will King and Carmen laughing at her, which empowers her. She's like, I guess that's funny. I'm making people laugh. I'm gonna continue doing it. I used to want to meet this girl. I don't want to meet her anymore because I'm afraid of what I might do, and I don't want to say what's going to come out of my mouth, and it's going to come out because I'm one of those people that'll tell you what time it is, whether you want to know the time or not. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you start throwing energy back like Jazz is throwing back. I'm gonna get right back to you in spades. But let's get back to it.
listen, I'm not. My one rule, one of my rules is that one of my very few couple rules is I'll never stop anybody from leaving. Like this is my life. This is what my life is always has been. This is what it will be. It's not changing. You deciding to get into it don't mean that I'm gonna slow down for you. If you want to
Yeah.
jump along for the ride and you want to follow me along with whatever it is that I'm going for, then that's cool. And I don't have no problem with people that say, yeah, you know, I want to chill or whatever. That's not my life, and I'm not doing that. And my priority has been you.
Notice how she's laughing. I have yet to see anything or hear anything that's even remotely amusing. She's a troll. She's a bona fide troll. Which is why I was so happy when I thought we stopped seeing her. When she had that meltdown on the show. This was about 6 months to a year ago. I don't know exactly when. But she's like, if you don't want me to be here, I won't be here anymore. Fine, don't be here anymore. And that's, I think, where Anton goes soft. I appreciate you. No, I don't appreciate you. Not when you get stupid. I don't appreciate it when you derail the show to make yourself look good. When you don't make yourself look good, you think you do, but you don't. Let's get back to him.
My priority has always been what I think that God wants me to do. And if you want to be along with that ride, then that's cool. But I'm not slowing down for no woman ever.
Yeah, I don't know if it's about slowing down. It's just like if there's a mutual agreement that we both are in this relationship, then it's up to both of us to cultivate that relationship while we're in pursuit. Now, the thing is, if you feel like you can't do anything else but pursue your goals and pursue your entrepreneurship and you have no time, then maybe not get in a relationship. Like, do what you need to do, but you can't. I think it'll be selfish to say, yeah, I'm in a relationship, but I'm going to totally neglect my girl or my woman because I'm in pursuit of the bag. It's like, then just.
Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said what you're saying. They're just talking at this point. If you are a guy who gets with a girl and you happen to be one of these entrepreneurs, all about the bag, you're not going to just blow it to the side and say, I'm only in it for the bag, I'm not in it for you. You're never going to do that. Because that just defeats the purpose of having a girlfriend. You're going to be like, I love spending time with you, but I can't right now because I'm doing this. Then I have to do that. Then I have to do that. Then I have to do the other. And then I can have time for you. It's like I've said. You have time with the person. You just don't have the time that they want you to have. And you don't have that time because of what you do. Way back in the day, I had a company called the Magic Box Computer Company. And I started off, we were living in the Carolinas. And my wife one day came to me and she said, you know, you might want to calm down a little bit with your business thing because you would talk about it all the time. And I didn't say anything at the time. But then looking back on that now, that's what you need to do when you're first starting to get it off the ground. You have to live, eat, breathe, and sleep it. That's how it comes into existence. That's what you have to do. Okay, let's get back to it.
Just stay single so you don't have
I didn't even say the bag. I just said my purpose. And again,
somebody
listen, for
ask
whatever
you for
reason,
life. It's like, what's the point?
for whatever reason, I don't know why y'all keep thinking that life is about y'all.
I didn't say that. I just said it should be balanced in relation.
Shut up. Just shut up. You always have something to say and you always have to have the last word. You, period. Need, period. To, period. Shut, period. The, period. Flip, period. Up, period. You need to shut up. Silencio. No abre la boca.
relationships.
What is neglect? Like, listen,
Neglect is you saying, like, this is what I'm doing. I don't care about you. I don't care how you feel in this relationship. I don't care about us cultivating our
Nope.
No, it's not. And that's what the great Tommy Sotomayor always says. Words have meaning. And I don't think that word is what you think it is. That's not neglect. I know what you mean in the context of where this conversation is going, but that's not what the word means. You do well to understand and remember that.
Relationship as a couple, date nights or whatever, anything outside of business. When it comes to us connecting, if that's not important to you while you're on your journey as an entrepreneur, I just think it would probably be best to stay single unless you are intentional on finding balance. That's all.
no, I'm not interested in balance.
We know you're not, babe.
And again, that may
And there it is again. She's opening her fucking mouth again. Sniping. Taking little pot shots at you. I want to smack you. And I don't hit women, but I sure as hell hit you. No.
Nope.
I gotta take that back. I'm not gonna hit a woman, no matter how annoying she may get. I can't bring myself to do it. But you see what happens. You see what happens. This is what they can do to you. This is what they do. Now, are all women like this?
Nope.
Are there good women out there that'll treat you right?
Yep.
Are they on this panel tonight?
Nope.
No. They're not. Because Carmine's married. Carmen's she's halfway there, but she'll drag you down. This is Silly the Carsons. She's full of shit. She does you no good. Hannah might, and Q might. So there's a couple that might. And Lex, please, I don't think she says anything in the entire clip, so I don't know anything about her. I know nothing about her, so I can't say either way. But let's get back to it.
be for other guys. That may be
Yeah,
for
if you
other
love your person, you're gonna make sure that they don't feel neglected.
Sarah keeps talking about what is this person stuff she keeps talking about? What is this person stuff? Love your person. I'm sorry. I don't know any persons. There are women that I want to date. There are women I want to marry. And there are women that I don't care either way about. Now, I'm already married, happily married. So that goes without saying. You women don't do anything for me. I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not trying to sex you. I'm not trying to talk to you. So anything I do say is coming from a place of compassion. Now again, don't get it twisted. I got mine. You all could burn forever from this at this point, and I wouldn't blink a tear. Oh, she was there, really? Oh well.
Yep.
This is Jasmine talking, or Jazz. Nonsensical. You said something? Oh, I'm sorry. I must have zoned out because I didn't hear it. But you hear this. Let's get back to it.
I think
don't-
sometimes we focus
I
on
don't give a
work
fuck about
balance.
what you feel like.
And I-
Honestly,
No, babe.
I don't
It's
give
all
a fuck
about Anton.
no.
And then she thinks she's cute. She's a professional troll, and she thinks she's cute doing it. Now this thing gets even crazier. And I'm going to really quickly see if I can get us there. But it's just started at this point. It gets worse.
Relationship or they forever fiancés. Very, very rarely do I actually see anybody that can measure up and get the same results. So I'm just curious. Like, it's a lot of people that say a lot of things.
How everybody should live their
It's
life.
a lot of people that say a lot of things.
You see that? She still can't shut the fuck up. And she's smiling. She thinks she's cute. She's all right. I wouldn't cross the street to the piss on her if she's on fire. You want the truth about it? She could be on fire. And I wouldn't cross the street to piss on her. She means that little to me. She's one of those type of people. They look all right. They're pleasing to the eye. Then they open the mouth and fuck the whole shit up. God. Ugh. I was getting happy, and now I've lost it.
But I want to see y'all get the ring first, and then we can start talking.
Well, we were just talking about, having balance in a relationship. It's not a competition.
Well, I think there's a difference between
part of the balance.
to
But part
get
of the
with
balance is
a-
getting in the race.
Can I say something?
In a race with who?
Y'all
nigga?
gotta
Nobody
get to
trying-
the, you gotta get to
you're
the
not,
race.
You're not the
first.
standard of how everybody should live. You know what I mean?
I didn't say I was. I just want to be
So
able
who
to
needs to
measure
be
it
in
against.
competition with
I
you,
want
bro?
to measure it against somebody that's actually.
Smack her. See, oh. Somebody come get your mans. Someone come get her. I think you left her out in the sun too long. Then warped her brain. She needs to go inside now. Go lay down somewhere. Go lay down. I know your head hurts from all the thinking. Go lay down.
Getting the
But we're not
result.
measuring each other. We're just having a conversation about finding balance in a
No, you
relationship.
had a conversation about what you thought my relationship was like. And so in response,
No, because
I'm
you said,
saying
I don't
that I'm
care how she
curious.
feels. And I was like, that may work because she probably feels.
And again. Mm-mm-mm.
The same way. You don't want to talk
Right.
to us.
And I'm
Probably don't want to
assuming
talk to you either.
and I'm assuming that your guy probably
There it is. Oh. There she goes. You just had to snipe, didn't you? You just had to twist that knife just a little bit further. Which would be good if people actually care what the fuck you were talking about, but nobody in this panel cares. And I'm so sorry, Ms. Carsons, but you are irrelevant at this point. You are irrelevant. Just sit there and wait your turn. You get a chance. This is not it. There's this gentleman. Oh, what's his name? C. Elson, I think, something like that. I forget. But shout out to him, because what he did was he saw the same thing I saw. And he's like, sometimes you just got to let something play. Because you're going to stick your nose where it doesn't belong and get your feelings hurt. That's just about to happen to you. You're about to sit there and interject something that you really shouldn't do, and someone is going to turn on you, and then you'll be the butt of the jokes for the next 10, 15 minutes. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. I know that's an alien concept to a lot of people. There's an old saying. Better to close one's mouth and get the delusion of intelligence than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. You're given the benefit of the doubt in a situation when you don't say anything. Which to a lot of people, and I've noticed this. My wife told me about it too, and I've noticed it. People that are really good in reading people, they don't answer you. They nod. And they never answer you. So this way, when something happens, and it happens contrary to what you want, you can't come back to them and say, well, you said, I didn't say anything. I didn't even agree with you. I just said, These people.
Probably feel the same way as you, and that's why you don't have a ring yet.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Has everything to do with everything.
It doesn't.
It absolutely
What
does.
does that have to do with anything?
It has everything to do
We're
with
not
it.
talking
Because
about
what I'm asking
marriages.
is,
We're
if it
talking
works
about
so well if your way works,
it's not about working
then
well.
how come
We're
it
just
doesn't
saying
work?
you're the one who's saying that fuck how she feel. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing for my woman. And I'm like, maybe that works for you because she feel the same way. Now you talking about me having a ring? The fuck does that have to do with anything? I'm just
It
saying,
has to do
if
with
you like
everything,
your person,
because
if you like your person,
you
you're
wanted
gonna
to pile on, and so now I'm asking, since you know what all of your recommendations,
I don't have no recommendations.
how
I
come
just
it
said
hasn't
find balance.
translated? How come it hasn't translated into a ring?
That's my business. I don't know.
Nope.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Ugh. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of it. I had to give myself a break for a minute. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of it, and then we're gonna close it out. Let's get back to it.
I know
That's
you
not
don't
even
know.
what we're talking about right now.
Oh, it's exactly what we're talking about.
We're
And
not.
so,
We're talking about
but
finding balance, and you're trying to make it personal. And so what if I'm not married yet?
you
Anton,
made it personal. Now you don't want to have a conversation. See,
What-
True. All that, see, Anton hasn't forgotten all those little snarky remarks you were making. He simply had his fill of it, and now he's going to push back. And you're one of those people that could dish it out, but you sure as hell can't take it. You can't take it.
Listen,
You're the one who
if
you don't
if
care
you
about.
don't,
You're the one
if
who
you
just got
don't
up there
want,
and said you don't
I'm not
care about
offended.
finding balance in your relationship. You don't give a fuck. These were your words, sir.
Facts.
I just
Facts.
repeated them back to you.
No, you didn't. You
Now
added
you
a
want to
little.
take a
You
shot at it.
added
So
some
what? I'm not
sauce
married.
on it. You added
So
some
what?
sauce on
So
it.
what?
And
When are
so,
y'all gonna find a better comeback? Like you're not married yet. You're not married yet. Like so.
Can I ask a question? Anton,
Like,
can I ask
find
you a
something else
no, you
to
can't. No, you
say.
can't. No.
Like, what the
Give me a
hell?
second. No
You the one who
question yet.
said you don't like nourishing or cultivating your relationship. And I said that
Facts.
must work for you because you've been married for so long. It may work for her as well. You don't like talking to her. She probably don't like talking to you either.
See,
Now you
that's
want
the
to take
sauce.
shots.
And that's the sauce. That's it. That's the sauce. You were doing fine till you dragged his missus into it. You were doing all right. But once you drag someone into it, let's the same thing going back to that girl that got kicked off on or whatever podcast, that blonde bimbo. Because she saw fit to attack Brian's ex, thinking she was going to get over. Same thing. But this one's even more egregious because you're not dealing with an ex. You're dealing with his wife, for crying out loud. This is his wife. The person he pledged his life to. Do you understand what that really means? Do you understand it? I don't think you do. Because if you did, you wouldn't have gone that route. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going anywhere. There are times where I know she hates my guts. I'm not too through with her either at times. But I made a vow to love, honor, and cherish her. For richer, for poor, for sickness and health, for better, for worse, till death do us part. I meant everything that I said. Everything. We've been together for over 30 years and married for 29. It has not been all sweetness and light. There have been some thunderstorms. There's been a couple hurricanes. And yet we're still here. Has it been easy?
Nope.
Would I do it again?
Nope.
Would I do anything?
Nope.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But see, that's the sauce that you put on there.
So what?
Because you like to throw rocks and hold
triggered.
your hand and hide your hands.
Oh,
But see,
that wasn't
I'm
a
not.
shot.
I'm
You said
no.
that you don't like
Listen,
talking to her.
stop being so easily offended when the gun
That's
is pointed
you.
back at you. If you could
I'm
say
not
some,
offended.
if you want to throw some extra sauce on it, and that's cool. I'm not tripping about it. All I'm saying is, I would like
Why
to
ain't
see you
married
get some
yet?
sauce at all.
Okay, then that's your opinion, babe.
Because he
Now
fucking
what?
on you without no kind of commitment at
Mhm.
all.
I know. What else?
At least my chick, she get the
Your chick,
benefits,
your
she get
wife?
all of that stuff.
Your wife?
No, my chick.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I say whatever
I
I
thought
say
wife
what
was
I'm gonna
higher
say.
than a chick, but hey.
But you on the other hand, you giving the sauce up for free and no kind of commitment, no ring, no respect for your parents. He ain't decided to honor you.
You're
He
so
just fucking
honorable in
on
your
you for
marriage.
no reason.
Mm-hmm.
He get all of the pussy and no kind of
Yeah.
responsibility for you whatsoever.
Okay.
And you got the nerve to sit here and talk about somebody in a relationship. We
Anton, we
grown.
were talking about balance. You said fuck balance, and I said that may work for you. And now you're talking about me being married or not. Who gives a fuck? Why are you
I
so
care.
invested?
I care
Why are you
because
so invested whether
I
or not
would
I get
like to
married or not? You
also
got the sauce. You stay married over there and not find balance. And let's continue the conversation.
No,
Who
I would
cares?
like to know.
I'm not married. So
I
what?
would like to know, and you don't have to answer the question. You're not. You're just gonna get mad about it.
I
Why
don't
do
really.
you? Why do you give up pussy for free?
I'm not here to talk.
Japan